Hello, everyone. I would like to present the strategic plan for Dell Technologies to the company's executive team today. Before I walk you through the SWOT analysis, I quickly want to recap the latest financial summary. The company just reported the Q3 earnings, as you are all aware. The key highlights, or the key financials for the company, where the company had a third quarter revenue down by 6% at 24.7 billion. Operating income was up by 68%, which was at a record 1.8 billion. And diluted earnings per share at at 33 cents, and non-GAAP diluted earnings per share at $2.30. While the earnings met the street expectation, there were a couple of items which I would like to highlight. Dell Technologies by itself, as you all are aware, operates under two segments. The first is the Infrastructure Solutions Group, and second is the Client Solution Group. While we have seen an increase in the revenue and profitability for the Infrastructure Solutions Group, we have seen a consistent decrease in the Client Solution Group. And the Client Solution Group is focused on traditional market, which is related to the PC, the laptops, and the devices. Infrastructure Solution Group is tied to servers, storage, cloud computing, etc. And the reason I wanted to recap this is um, because of some of the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats the company faces. We can see those reflective on these numbers here. So moving on to SWOT analysis, highlighting the strength first. As you are aware, Dell Technologies has presence all over the world, and it's currently the third largest PC manufacturer. It holds more than 15% of market share, which it increased with in the global market. It increased its global share to 37.7% in Q2 of this year. The company has its manufacturing facilities located in China, the United States, Malaysia, India, Brazil, and Ireland. Dell has several manufacturing and distribution channels which it operates, and it employs a healthy 39,000 uh, workforce in the company. Some of the weakness for the company is tied to the PC and the laptops, which are major contributor to the company's revenue. And Dell, at this point, heavily relies on the sale of these equipment. If the PC, say, demand goes down, it would negatively impact the company's financials. And this is what we have seen in the results which are reported recently, um, that the PC and the laptop sale has been going down. And if you look at the financials, which I just recapped, the revenue from this segment is 6% down year over year. Um, the second weakness Dell has is it's operating in this segment which can experience erratic fluctuations. And these fluctuations could be related to geopolitical stuff going on. It could be related to the uncontrollable factors in manufacturing, logistics, supply chain, or purely customer demand. Um, some of the recommendations for the company. Number one, I think Dell Technologies need to continue to make its global presence strong by targeting countries which still have open market for PCs and laptops. Some of the developing nations are right there, where there's still opportunity to increase and expand the markets there. Second is Dell needs to diversify its manufacturing units. During COVID, we have seen this when the manufacturing units in Taiwan, India, China were closed due to lockdown. Dell sales in United States was impacted. United States is 60% of Dell's market, and because of logistics, supply chain, and manufacturing issues, there were no products here. So there was a backlog of orders which Dell had to hold because of not having the inventory ready, and this impacted Dell's financials. The third recommendation would be, as we have seen, that the revenue from the client solutions group or the PC and the laptop market is going down. Dell desperately needs to diversify into and expand its offering in the infrastructure solutions group, so that it can get into the major league of players with Amazon, Microsoft, on cloud computing and providing infrastructure solutions. And I think the company has a strategic plan to go there, but there needs to be continuous and aggressive focus on that. Moving on to opportunities, many technology companies like Google, Microsoft, Apple, Facebook, Amazon have ventured into merger and acquisitions where they have acquired smaller smart device or smart service offering companies. I think there's definitely an opportunity for Dell to get into that market again with the same motivation to diversify its revenue feed. The 5G network market is expected to be worth 8.32 billion. Um, and there is definitely an opportunity for Dell Technologies to get in, um, and provide current and future customers offerings with regards to 5G network in combination and collaboration with cloud computing. Some of the threats which the company faces, number one, the effects of tariff. This is purely due to geopolitical tensions. When there was tariff added to anything getting imported from China into the country, Dell had to increase the cost of the devices it's selling. The second threat is pandemic like COVID, um, heavily impacts the business, and and the economic recession decreases the purchasing power of the people, which again impacts Dell's financials. Some of the recommendations in area is, obviously Dell has an opportunity and the resources to get into strategic acquisitions to buy smaller player which have niche offering either on smart devices segment or purely on service and consulting segment. Dell Technologies, as you all aware, is venturing into 5G technology with partnership from T-Mobile. I think this is one of the offerings which has the potential to capture some major market and increase sale from current customer as well as future customers. Um, the final recommendation here is Dell Technologies is not proof from geopolitical tensions, and additional rate tariff is an example of that. The one way to mitigate this is to have some level of reserve maintained in the financials to address uncertainties like tariffs or um, a decrease in business due to COVID. So those are a couple of strategic recommendations I would like to present to the executive board. Thank you very much for listening, and looking forward to the feedback. Thank you so much.